It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook,
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's time for Big Tigger's Trending Topics on V103.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for the Trending Topics, being brought to you by Icebox Diamond Jewelry and Watches in Buckhead. For the best place to buy, sell, or trade high-quality diamonds, jewelry, and watches, visit iceboxjewelry.com. This is all about celebrity couples, people. I don't know where to start with this one. Let's start with Manny Pacquiao beat the brakes off of somebody this week, which renewed conversation about, will he ever fight Mayweather? Well, Mayweather has his own fight coming up May 3rd in Vegas. And apparently he's going to have something more to fight for. Just broke up, rumor has it, with Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. You ain't it no more. Apparently it's all over. It's a wrap. Mayweather been together ish for about 4 years. Floyd proposing with a $10 million diamond ring back in 2013. But things apparently went extremely sour between the two, and now Chantel Jackson's rep tells people the relationship is a wrap. Says she's moved on with her life from Floyd and said that he has had to deal with many problematic and dramatic situations for the media since their breakup. The rep also says Chantel's Instagram account was mysteriously shut down in the wake of the split, and she suspects it was an inside job for somebody she knows personally. We're told she's trying to get it back up and running. As for what happened to the $10 million engagement ring, nobody said anything. I'm sure she still has it. Well, somebody who was going to be engaged, but I'm clear probably not going to happen now, was The Game. His ex-fiancée, apparently, this is the whole story, allegedly now, refused to let her tend to a bleeding child after the explosive fight in the home. The court documents claim that she got a restraining order claiming the rapper broke her nose and beat her to a pulp during a nuclear confrontation on March 16th. Cambridge says, that's the baby mama, that the fight turned so violent the table broke, injuring both kids. She says their 3-year-old daughter yelled for help because her leg was bleeding, and Gabe got even more ferocious when she tried to help her. According to the documents, he told Cambridge, move the bleep out the way, called her a bleep while tearing her clothing and repeatedly hitting her in the torso with a closed fist. She claims he also yelled, I will end it all. She says Game eventually allowed her to take the kids and go. She went to a hospital the next day where she says she learned her nose was broken. As TMZ has reported, Game insists he never laid a finger on her, and she's flat out lying. Well, it's absolutely the truth that you can be looking forward to a sex tape from Mimi Faust and her boyfriend Nico Smith, apparently to be released by Vivid Video. Lots of screenshots of the activity had hit the website, the internet over the weekend. According to TMZ, Vivid CEO Steve Hirsch has already gotten both Faust and Smith, as well as Love and Hip Hop producers, to sign off on releasing the footage, which will be called Mimi and Nico Scandal in Atlanta. Get ready to know the two of them really, and I do mean really well. I've seen part of the screenshots, and apparently it's going to be really intense. I just don't understand why. Hopefully we'll get Mimi in the next day or two to chop it up with us about why, what had happened was, and all the above. That's going to do it for the Trending Topics, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you missed any part of this, head on over to v-103.com, where you can not only listen to it in its entirety, you can see my ain't never going to be no big ticket sex tape face. You dig? All right then? I'll be back with more right after this on V103.